What's up, guys? It's BlindAnime. Hey, only a minute late or two this time. We're actually sort of on time.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah, and right here I have with me Brown Butter Baker for
Hey,
another blind
y'all.
anime talk. Yeah, Christina, she's here. Oh, hopefully my camera's working.
Your camera. I'm sorry. I was trying to find the stream and I got distracted by the Apothecary Diaries shorts. And I was like,
like
oh, watch it. Oh, yes. Your camera is working.
okay, yeah, because like I had a computer update after the last stream. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. You love those.
I know, right? But yeah, today we're doing words bubble up like soda pop. Yeah, it's a nice it's a nice I think would you say romance movie like rom-com?
Young romance blossoms.
Yes,
Sort
it
of.
is. Yeah, sort of. It's like the typical rom-coms where like girl meets boy or boy meets girl on one bright sunny day,
Yep.
type of thing. But yeah, oh, and there will be spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, then
I mean, it's
go
a
to
review. If
shorts.
you clicked on it, this is not a spoiler-free review.
Yeah, so this will be spoilers. Okay, so there will be spoilers. So don't blame us. Blame yourself.
You did it.
Yep. Yeah, and you will be able to find it on Netflix. I don't know if you can find it on Hulu. Have to check later. Probably Crunchyroll too. And if you feel
Probably.
like selling the seas, we're not condoning it, and it's not our fault. If you do go, you might find it there too. Okay, so we're not condoning it. Okay, mostly going, guys. So go to Netflix, Hulu, because they have good anime now. And if you want to spend whatever X amount of money for Crunchyroll or High Dive, you can too. But yeah, yes, words bubble up like soda pop. Yeah, yep. On one bright sunny day, a shy boy who expresses himself through haikus and a bubbly but self-conscious girl, have a brief, beautiful summer together. That's really the summary of that anime. But yeah, but mostly comes down to boy meets girl in a crazy frenzy way where, well, not crazy frenzy way,
It's
but then
like
yeah, it
they
literally
met.
starts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They met by, I guess, someone stealing a giant cutout, a setup, really. Because
Mm-hmm.
now that I recall, the guy worked in a store,
Mm-hmm.
and the giant cutout was stolen from his store to
Mm-hmm.
then be given to him on a rooftop. It was a cutout of a pop singer or something.
Yes, and like yeah, because Japan has like these little machines for like these figures, and then like the guy's like, "Oh, but I wanted like the bigger one," and
Yeah,
then
he
the
actually
Japan,
wanted one of those things you take a picture next to that are huge.
yep, they cut up ones like what's it called uh the standing cardboard figures.
Yeah,
Those
that.
ones. Yeah, yeah.
It just occurred to me. I was like, wait a minute, that was him on the roof.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, you stole from your store? Or
Yep,
not
the
really, but
store.
bruh.
Yep, the store that he was working at, and they both go on a skateboard, then bump into his friend Cherry, and then while another streamer girl named Smiley came back from the dentist, just getting her braces too.
That mall has a lot of places, has a lot of different businesses in it. Not like your typical clothing stores. I mean, there's still clothing stores, but it has a dentist office in there.
Hmm. Yes, yeah. So that's how it really starts out. Just
Yep,
uh,
he bumped into them and knocked them over. Their phones fell out of their pockets and or hands.
hmm while she was streaming too. So yes,
Yep.
so that's yeah. So if you watched, was it a Cinderella story? Yeah, well, not like that, but then Cinderella leaves her phone, but except They fell down and switched phones.
Yep.
That's how that really starts out.
It did. So he saw her. She's self-conscious about
Hey, Audrey.
um her buck teeth. She
Mm-hmm.
she used to think they were cute, and when I say, okay, sorry, beaver teeth,
Mm-hmm.
because they are, and that's what they call them. And then as she aged, she got a little self-conscious about them. It happens. And they helped, so she was getting, her braces adjusted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so anyway, he picks up, she because they were hit or ran into on a skateboard, and their phones fell. Her mask that she was using to cover her mouth um fell off, and he could see her teeth, and he said he sees her teeth, but he sees the braces.
He goes,
Cherry.
braces.
Yeah, but she's just mortified, ran away, then ran back to grab a phone, and then ran away again. And then later on, where he's wanting to write looking up a word because he's writing a haiku, he realizes that's not his phone, and she has it. So it just goes to like, okay, I have to get my phone back. She has to get her phone back, kind of thing. And it was just so interesting because she was so scared. They call. He's on a rooftop with his friends, and they like he calls, and one is so scary fan dude that he kind of like
a fanboy.
Oh my goodness! He saw her, so he's like, "Hey," they called the phone. He's like, "Hey, I think you have my phone," and the guy looks over the dude's shoulder. And it's like, "It's Smile!" And he's just losing it, and I'm like, I would have been terrified and probably cried and thrown the phone. Would have thrown the phone and probably just cried because that's scary.
Mm-hmm. And then like they got Cherry, and like and that's his nickname, but his real name is Yui. Yes, okay. Interesting
Hi,
name
Audrey.
interesting name for a guy. He is definitely shy for sure because like we talked before. Yeah, thoughts out loud. Just monologue. No,
He really
doesn't know what to say.
no, he does
Mm-hmm.
not. He's very shy, and this movie is very when we're saying shy, I mean like he is. You have the people who clam up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have how you may have your inner thoughts of, I can't do this. Oh my goodness. And you have all the random sounds. Yeah, he makes all of those out loud.
Yep, he does.
He makes
And like,
all.
yep, and like this movie is really expressive with all the characters too, and every character is really expressive with
Yes.
their emotions.
Sorry, my dog was like, ugh, and just like flopped over.
Well, he's showing his emotions right now.
Yes, he is. He was watching the movie with me earlier, and was just like,
It's like how
the movie runs about an hour and change, or not change, maybe like I forgot how long.
About an hour and 27 minutes.
Yeah, so it's a good watch. I woke up and just put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Fell asleep.
Yeah,
it was a long night. It wasn't a movie. I'm a student.
No, and plus, like,
But it's
it
good.
feels nice not having like to binge like a bunch of episodes like a couple of days before
Mhm.
an anime
And
talk.
then try to
too.
remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Of course, unless you really like the show, The Apothecary Diaries. Anyway,
Coming soon. Anime talk coming soon.
oh, you want to do that one?
First season,
You want to do that one?
we can.
Oh boy,
You want to rewatch it.
I'm already watching it with my mom, and then I'm probably going to rewatch it with Josh.
Like
Something's good when you're. I haven't even finished it. I have 4 episodes left, and I don't want to. So I started rewatching it, and my mom was, and I'm like rewatching with her, and I know some people who've seen it are probably like, really, that one though? You could have picked any other one. and yes,
again,
it's probably because of what happens
chill.
in season 2, where she spoiler discovers things. Anyway.
Yeah, but again, the first season's actually pretty nice though. But yeah.
Yeah,
But
I know.
anyways, back to
I'll
the
just
movie.
tell
But
her there's
yeah,
no season 2. Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Oh, that just makes me laugh at what she did. But anyway, that's inappropriate. I won't say it up like right now. I'll tell you though.
Yeah,
Later on.
really. Yeah. Yeah, but yes. Then they both, go go throughout their days. Then they finally get their phones back too. It's interesting too because like they didn't really, well, probably visually they showed it because like for me, you can't really see, but visually they probably showed like them just getting back their phones probably.
They met up. It didn't really like to my if I'm recalling correctly, they didn't like, hey, here's your phone or whatever. They just kind of met up and they were walking home and or walking wherever and having a conversation in a field because of course walk in random fields and have conversations. And he asked about her mask and like he's like, do you have a cold? And it and because he doesn't see anything wrong with wearing braces or whatever, and she's just insecure about it. And
plus like the teenagers anyways, so yeah,
she's asking about his headphones because he's wearing she's like, oh, what music are you into? And he's like,
I'm not really into music,
I know, that's so it's not strange to me. I've heard that before and I'm just wow. Always baffled because what else?
It is because like at least at least you have like some form of music that like you can be into. But then he's like, no, I'm not into music. I just use these so people don't talk to me because I'm shy.
Which works. I do it in the gym all the time.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So like that's a nice dialogue with that. Just walking and talking and getting to know each other for the summer. Basically, yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're really awkward and cute together. But he works at So the girl she has like a social media following, and the guy works at I later found out his mom's job because she hurt her back, and it's just for the summer and stuff. And he's really helping out it's like at a senior care center, like one of those I don't want to call it this, adult daycares. They do activities and stuff, and then they go home, and that's pretty good for the elderly people. They get out and do stuff. But so he's doing that job for her, and I'm like, that's so sweet. But he's very, his personality is straight across the board, not different with his family. So
nope, it's the same thing, guys.
Yep. But his headphones. So they talk about how he's not really into music and is just blocking stuff, and he does put them on, I think, when he was having an anxiety attack at one point. So I'm like,
and, anxiety is real, man. Having anxiety,
at least he found something to help cope.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the senior residents is trying to find a
record,
an album. Thank you. I'm like, CD. No, not CD.
A record.
A record. And they've been looking everywhere. He actually owns a record store, and they cannot find this record. They're actually going to close the store. And they go through every nook and cranny. Well, no, sorry. Every album. They don't go through all the nooks and crannies.
Every album by hand.
Yep. And then Cherry has the idea of, what if I do this? What if it fell behind something? So he's looking, oddly enough, I think inside of a refrigerator. But I don't know what that is. Either a cabinet or a refrigerator. It looked like a refrigerator. He looked off to the side of it, and there it was, plain as day. Just it fell to the side, and they've been looking for weeks for this darn thing.
Well, come on, like we all know things like tend to fall in cracks or behind cabinets, anyways.
Yep, and then they're getting ready to go play it, but it's warped because it's been there for quite a while. And Toes, what did Smile do?
She tried to straighten it out with a lot of force.
And then she broke it.
Yep.
They spent so long in the heat, in summer, and I've heard Japanese summers are hot, and they don't
That's what I
have
heard too.
working AC. They
Yep.
just have
No
a fan.
central AC.
Nope, just a fan. And she broke it.
Yep.
It just shatters. It doesn't just like breaks in half. I mean, like just she completely broke it. She did try to fix it. I don't know if whatever kind of glue she was using or whatever, but she tried and just kept breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for you middle children out there, this movie, Smile is a middle child.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, the older sister, there's a younger sister, and then there's her. And she doesn't have middle child syndrome. So this
No,
in this movie, you will be seen.
Not like Jan. Marsha.
Nope, you will be seen.
Oh, and if you don't know who Jan is, from the Brady Bunch. There you go, kids.
Oh my goodness, it came on. It was so long ago. I think it was when Josh found Alf, and I've never seen Alf before. So
You haven't seen Alf?
I'm sorry. We've been over this. I mean, I did then.
Okay.
Y'all, he's judging me again. I'm joking.
Even though it's kind of weird though, Alf. Well, that and also, what was the one with the what was the one with the Bigfoot too? Oh, Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah, there you go.
Never heard of that one.
Okay, but
y'all, I'm about to get an earful later.
You goofy '90s woman.
It's because okay, listen.
Actually,
did you say what did you say? You '90s what?
Actually, wait. Harry and Henderson was '80s too, so never mind.
I mean, I was '89. I'm a millennial, but I was raised in the '90s.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, wait. By then we had just crazy shows. Okay, we had Elf.
I did
Harry and the Hendersons. Okay?
I did notice there were a lot of shows that involve
puppets.
Yep. And I never understood why. Nickelodeon was doing one called Cousin Skeeter, I think, in the early 2000s, and it didn't last long. Nope. But yeah, and I was like, why the puppets though? I just never understood.
I know, right? It's like.
No, walking around. Alf was hilarious. I loved watching it. It was just I just never got. I never understood why.
I know, right? Because even though it was a sitcom show, we'll get back to the movie a little bit, but right, it's like they're normally
my bad.
It's like they're normally doing stuff, and then just like, okay, cool. It's like, hey, Elf, just walking around normally, like interacting like normally. It's like, really?
Well, yeah, it just throws me. I'm like, oh, so someone just thought, like, I get because Alpha's an alien, so I get that. Mm-hmm. Though it kind of looks like he belonged on Sesame Street, but
didn't all puppets, man?
Well, maybe not Sesame Street. Maybe an older version of Sesame Street.
Oh, you mean like the Muppet Show?
Probably. Yeah. But I don't know. Just I remember being a younger kid going, so why the puppets?
Yeah.
But it's just that choice where I'm just like, don't understand it. Probably never will. But it's still funny. It works. Alf learned a lot about expressing emotion and not just being me and selfish and stuff, and learned how to help people. But that's what people learn too. But
well, also come on, like even back then too, we had Lassie that didn't even talk, that just barked.
See, that's funny because I'm fine with dogs. Every dog show, I don't recall seeing Lassie, but I know of Lassie, so I probably have seen it way back when. But it's just
think of like Drew's barking at you, then you go,
Yeah,
"What,
Anna.
Drew? What,
And then
Drew?
you're like,
What?"
Lassie, or is Timmy in the well? That kind of joke. Like, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Lassie's noticed something. Lassie's gonna find you and help you out. That kind of thing. Like, it's funny because I'm a dog lover, so Beethoven. I saw that. I know I saw it. I don't recall it that well, but
Yeah.
because I only know I saw it because I rewatched it so many times as a kid. Or
Mhm.
Homeward Bound, Lost in San Francisco. That one was kind of on repeat for me.
Yes, yes, it was. But anyways,
Judging me, guys.
she breaks
Gonna
the
give me old
record.
movies to watch later.
Yep, she breaks the record. They get
Mm.
sad, but then I think like
She said she's gonna apologize again. Like, how many times did she have to apologize?
she apologized like 3, 4, maybe 5 times.
That's a lot. That's excessive.
Hmm.
Oh, but yes. And then Cherry is moving, and she's like, "How long have you known?" And I'm like, "Don't ask that."
He goes since the beginning of summer.
Like, she just stops. Like, oh, so it's like he doesn't know how that sounds. Like, so we've been friends. I know you have some feelings for me somewhere in there, and you're shy.
Yeah,
Shy
but
heart.
I know, but then at the same time, they barely met for like the first time for the summer too. So
Mm-hmm. It's just like he could have said something like, "Hey, I'm moving soon," and she's just like, "So
Mhm.
you're moving, and you weren't gonna say anything? Like you're literally moving tomorrow,
Mhm.
and I just asked you to go to this like festival with me,
Yep.
and you could have said, "Hey, no, I'm sorry. Actually, I meant to tell you that I'm moving," or something." And he's just like,
Yeah.
he just starts like doing, I don't, freaking out, I guess.
Yes, his shy boy freaking out moment.
Yep. She leaves, and I think he starts crying in the field. And then she's at home and she's crying. She's upset.
There's a lot
And
of
I'm like,
feels.
you
in this
did it. You
movie.
could have told her, man. Oh.
Yep. And the funny thing is, like, almost every scene is like takes place in the mall.
Yep. They're like either at home, senior center. Well, it's a few places, I guess. Here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're back at the mall though, and she's apologizing yet again.
Mm-hmm.
What is his name, Mr. Fujimoto?
Yep, Fujimoto.
And I don't know who, what, when, where, why, or how they noticed that something that's hanging up on the wall is actually the album she broke. It was just hanging there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a working album, or sorry, not album. It's a working
Record.
It's
Well,
I'm like,
come on.
all this, at least 30 minutes of the movie, I spent looking for one.
Well, man, like it's anime, okay? It breaks, but then all of a sudden, hey, look, it's back again.
It's right there this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So they were originally going to like perform a dance at the festival, the singers dance, and they opted to do something a little different.
Yep.
And
They play the record.
Yep. And then Cherry's moving away.
Mm-hmm.
And the movers came, and they're just like ready to do their job.
It's like, hey, we are the movers. We are so cheerful right now.
Oh my gosh, I have to send you one of those videos. Do you like day in a life videos?
A little bit.
I have to send you one. I think it's Pablo from Tokyo does day in a life videos, and he actually did one with Japanese moving companies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. If anything, if you can think about it, he did it. Yeah, fried chicken. It's a lot, but I won't get sidetracked again.
Oh, okay.
Try not to get sidetracked again. He's laughing. Because he knows.
Yeah, I know.
He knows. He knows my struggles.
Hey, don't we all get sidetracked anyways? Yeah.
It's interesting if you like day in life videos. I'll get stuck. Japanese school lunches. He did that one.
Hey man, okay. Japanese school lunches are interesting because like they get like full meals, but then like they eat them in class.
I thought that was interesting. For this one, for that particular school system or school district, the food was made off site,
Hmm.
and it's like really regulated. You have to have your protein, your starch, rice, and vegetable. And then you need your fruit and everything. It was very regulated.
Yep, but then unlike the states,
I know.
unlike the states, like the students are actually required every day to clean the school.
There is one of my, I think my nephew, they moved somewhere um in the south, and they
Hmm.
his school in particular actually had the students cleaning in the cafeteria, or at least
Hmm.
wiping down the tables. And I
Hmm.
went, good.
Yep,
Because some of y'all messy.
I know, right? But yeah, when they play the record, yep, then
Yep.
I think like Cherry sees his friend, writing down the haiku, and then he runs to her, to
The friend
him.
that can't spell.
You have to pray kind of smell like, hey, you wrote it wrong. And then what? Then they fix it a little bit. Then he run towards the festival to confess
He was
his
actually in the
love.
car on the way to his new home and was like,
Hmm.
stop the car. And just started running. He's like, I forgot
Hmm.
something. And I'm like, you on the highway?
Yes, yeah. You're on the highway, and then like you're running back.
Yep. A friend was meeting him along the way, like was waiting there while they're driving out, was like waving and pointing at stuff, like running alongside the car. And I'm like, wow, you have energy. Yeah. So they were like literally like waiting at a spot for him. I guess they were gonna like wave by or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
And I guess it just transformed into, hey, by the way, your not girlfriend wants you to go to the festival or wants you to see this. So here you go.
Hmm.
I'm like, that's a good wingman.
Yep. Yep. And like he does his whole haiku, and he does reference the show's name.
Oh
Words
my
bubble up
god.
like soda pop.
Oh, by the way, there is no soda pop in this show.
No, there isn't.
Not at all. There was water featured at one point, but no soda pop.
And noodles.
Oh, and noodles, but no soda pop.
No, but yeah, like, well, we're not gonna say the haiku because we probably don't really remember it
I do not
anyways.
remember
But
it. It was long. He did
mhm,
several.
yes, several
Oh,
back
by
to
the and
back.
he got over his deep seated introvertness and actually spoke it out on a microphone during a
Yep.
fireworks ceremony.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, in front of everybody. After he told an instructor at the mall about how sometimes you don't have to speak out your haikus.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Oh
embarrassed.
yeah.
He did not like talking in public at all. And
Oh yeah. That was the also like near the beginning of the movie. Yeah, where like the teacher's like, "Oh hey Cherry, why
just
don't
read
you
it.
read yours?"
And they were so patient, just waiting for him to get on with it.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
he visibly turns so red,
Hmm.
like his whole body. And then he's embarrassed, so he's just kind of like, you don't have to always do this.
Yeah.
And she argued, she counter argued with, yeah, reading it is one thing, but hearing it is another. Hearing how
Yeah.
it's
So it's another
different.
form of of art too.
Yeah, but he was just like, at the end of the day, he could have just said, I just don't like to read mine out loud. That's all he had to say.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because I mean, they're already
Yeah.
listening to her read, but whatever.
Yep, that's true. Yep. Yeah. So.
Oh, um, Audrey. Oh, Audrey liked Alf.
Hmm.
Yes, Alf cracks me up. Oh, yes, they did find the working record, and it just cracked me up that they spent so much time in the movie looking for it in a record
Yep,
store.
like half an hour, like she
It's just
said.
like days and days looking for this while they were helping them move albums since they're closing and everything. And then they and then they find it gets broken, and then they find another one that's just been in the senior center the entire time, hanging up on
Yeah.
a wall.
Yep.
Because one side, it was double sided. One side
Mm-hmm.
had, I forgot what, but the other side showed fireworks, and
Mm-hmm.
they recognized the fireworks from the Broken album.
I know,
So
right?
yeah, it's a really interesting movie, but they are very, very expressive. They loud. Okay, I'm just gonna say they loud.
Yep, they loud.
They
But
are
yeah,
very loud.
yeah.
With
So that's the movie itself. So yeah.
yes, it is
So
available on
you know,
Netflix. It's really good.
yep, it is on Netflix, and I would say just put this on your list to watch. You know, you don't have to watch it like right away. Just put it on your list to watch. You know, it's a nice one.
Huh? Do you guys have
Yeah.
any movies that you might like? See if we like it.
Yep, and just put it in the comments. You know, when you watch the replay, okay?
Yep.
And we will put it on our list to see when we can get around to it.
Yeah, we have an ever growing list of things to watch.
Yes. Yes, and also schedules to work around too. So yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Those are always fun.
Yeah, for me though.
I know you're like, are you available this day at this time? And I'm like, I mean,
Maybe,
yeah,
possibly.
maybe,
I don't
possibly.
know.
I graduate in May, so now I'm just gonna look for work or work for myself, which means I'll have a
Oh
very
wow.
hectic schedule then if I work for myself.
Oh come
What
on.
is
Just be a freelancer. There you go.
I honestly might do that.
Hmm.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'll save that for later.
Come on, being you know be your own entrepreneur.
Yeah, considering it, I just need to do the business license thing and try to, to be legal.
Hmm. Then
Gotta
like
be
your
legal.
own website.
They actually, that is one of the projects that I'm gonna be. That's what the teacher probably thought was I was dodging. Like I'm not dodging you, I swear.
Okay.
One of the
Just,
things we had to do
just
was
use it.
actually.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, one of the projects we actually had to do was make a website, like designing it. So we went through SiteGround, WordPress, and it's not hard. It's just like I'm not really good with new interfaces. And from like March to like May is not enough time for me to understand where things are in a new interface like that.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a little bit longer for me, but I'm also not going to be. I have no interest in designing websites.
Just have someone else do it for you. There you go.
I can hear it now. Like, oh, so you're gonna be designing websites now?
No, but I can design a logo for you.
Pretty much. No, it's a lot to understand with that. And if I did like it, they actually have like a web development degree. So, and no.
Yeah.
I like baking and designing stuff, but not websites.
True. But yeah, so that's the movie. I know, like we kind of went through it pretty quick and only went through it. Like,
I mean, it was an hour. Well, I guess. Well, did you have a favorite scene or a favorite character?
It's probably just like near the beginning, like where like they traded their phones and then had that nice walk and talk.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays people really don't walk and just talk. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
We're not gonna have access. Not everyone's gonna have access to just walk through a whole field and have deep, meaningful conversations. But I feel like people have really lost meaningful friendships. I don't know. It's just like
friendships
or
and
the
like
quiet that you can have.
That and person-to-person communication.
Yeah. I'm really surprised he talked to her though, considering how shy he is.
Same. Yeah.
Because he had those headphones on. But oh yeah, there was a part in the movie where he didn't have his headphones on. Actually, he didn't have them with him at all.
Yeah, that was like probably like.
She's like, "Oh hey, you don't have your headphones," and I went, Aww.
Yeah, because like he got like really comfortable around her.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. Oh, and I think he was actually voiced by a male and not a female pretending to be a male. If you notice in anime movies, sometimes the male character is voiced by a female.
I don't have Windows 11, Audrey. I still am on Windows 10. I haven't hopped on the bandwagon.
I don't know. Listen. You're asking about Windows 11, and I'm just over here like, there's a reason I said I don't do. I'm not gonna do web development. I'm gonna stay in my basic understanding of
Same.
stuff. I'm not
same,
interested in knowing further.
I know my Windows 10, okay, so I don't want things to change, okay.
No, because then you gotta learn it again.
Mm-hmm. Then a couple years later, oh look at that, Windows 12 or whatever else name.
What are they gonna? Oh, wait. Did they do a well, whatever. It's like they did a 99, right?
Let's see, 98. They didn't do 90. I don't know if they did, but then like they did do Windows whatever, like Millennium or whatever. No, Windows Vista.
I recall that name.
Yeah. And then they went to Windows 7, 8, and 9, then 10.
That's kind of funny. It sounds like they went backwards.
Well, actually, yeah. So after I think 98, then they would go XP, then Vista. Yeah.
Yeah. Still sounds like they went backwards.
Basically, yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, you know what? Doing movies for anime talk is much easier because like we don't have to take so long.
Movies are easier. There's what was that movie called? I know I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie
Kiki's Delivery Service?
Oh, that's so cute. It's the cutest movie. But not Kiki's Delivery Service. It was the movie 5 centimeters per second. I gotta go rewatch it, but I recall it being so slow.
Which movie?
5 centimeters per second.
Oh yeah, it is on Netflix too. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Howl's Moving Castle like... is not.
Oh,
but you know what's funny about that?
What?
It said, "We don't have that, but you may be interested in this." You know what this was?
Grave of the Fireflies.
That was so cold, man. Netflix, why?
But then, like, they did have like other movies too. So yeah,
they did not have to throw in Grave of the Fireflies at me like that, man. It's just like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, but then like they did have like other movies too. So yeah.
Yeah, and they have some pretty nice movies up there.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so you probably see us doing more anime movies too. So yeah. And and like we'll also probably throw in some like a Studio Ghibli movies too.
Oh, they're so cute. You know what? I didn't see, but I think it was I did watch a little bit, not enough. Of it was the most recent Ghibli movie, I think it was. The boy and the heron and the boy or something. The Boy and the Heron.
Oh, I like a heron and the boy.
Something like that. Because there's something wrong with the child. But I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like I've been mostly watching anime. Then I only mainly watch the main ones, like Kiki's Delivery Service, like multiple times. Princess Mononoke. And then
I haven't seen it yet.
What, like Princess Mononoke?
Not yet. And I was going to watch it in theaters, and when I found out, it was airing, and then AMC, the Cinemark didn't have it. AMC near me, it has it, but it's not playing it any day of the week or the weekend. But it shows that it's still there. I was like, if they do, and if it was gonna run, I was in class. Skipping, joking.
Again, yep, she was scheduled for the day to go watch a movie.
Yeah, I got a schedule to go see stuff, transportation wise and all that. And I was excited. I was gonna make a whole day of it, like get my anime on, and it was just like, no, it's not. We're gonna still show that we at least ran it. Oh wait, It was subtitled as well, so there was no dub. Y'all, I cannot. If you like subtitle stuff, that's fine. I'm a dub watcher. I'm not trying to read and visually understand what's going on in this movie. That's too much.
Hey, Josh.
Who's that? Hey! I know that guy.
Yep.
Hey! How you doing?
He's watching from the office.
I know. I had to do it because I know he's probably like, oh my God. I do my best New York. How you doing? Oh no, there's more. He said something.
Yep, there's more.
Shout out to the hey.
See? I know, right? Who can it be?
You keep on, Mr.
You know,
Blind Toes Harem.
Hey, there is no harem. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
There's no harem.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We were just going over a movie called Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. It was pretty good. There was no soda pop at all in the movie. It was just mentioned. And it's a pretty,
expressive movie.
Yeah, sorry. Furball went to go bark at something. It's a pretty expressive movie. They're very animated and loud in how they express themselves, and it's a very colorful movie. They went with those colors, man.
Oh, and there's more message for you.
There's another.
Yep.
I see it because I have it on my phone, but I turned it down so I didn't have the. Oh, and Audrey. All the systems and shit. Oh no! Hi.
Oh yes, Audrey. That happens to all of us too. Especially when we see a short for an anime, then we can't really find the name of the anime.
Oh, Audrey, listen. YouTube Shorts did that to me with Free Run. So I'm in the middle of watching that now. That since it was added to Netflix at the beginning of this month, and then they added now
it's on Hulu now too.
And now YouTube Shorts has me watching oh my God, The Apothecary Diaries, and I think that's gonna be my top 3 favorite animated shows. Top 3. I have 3.
YouTube Shorts keep mentioning to me, "Oh, hey, you should watch a Misfit of a Demon Academy."
Oh, that sounds interesting. I haven't gotten that one yet, but since you said it and it's near my, I'm near my phone, it probably will pop up. There was one called Orb. Looked interesting.
Yep, he's enjoying it.
Hey. Yes. There are those things that women have. Okay, you guys, if you do like if you like a show that doesn't really have a magical power system, but is what would you call it, Toes?
It's more of a detective.
Yeah.
Almost like a comedy-esque.
Like a rom-com detective kind of thing going. Where everyone but the main 2 people know, oh, they like each other. It's cute. Lady Gyokyo is still my favorite. She's just gonna laugh the entire.
Hey, because again, her women's intuition.
Dude, Momo didn't. Not Momo. Mau Mau did not have to say that she bestowed a night of blissful dreams. Oh, that guy.
Oh, come on.
She says stuff in such a way, and poor Jin, she just she he dropped his teacup like I just shock.
It's like, what?
And they're listening out the door like just nosy.
Mm-hmm. But then same, but then at the same time, come on, she was working at a brothel, anyways.
Oh yeah, I think I sent that to. I sent Josh so many
Yeah.
clips from Apothecary Diaries. But yes, then she says that to him, and poor guy's just broken. Like what? And then I need to send him the
Almost had a heart attack.
yes, because he's so. His goal was to use her as a tool to get some stuff he wanted because he's not growing up. He wasn't allowed to really like toys.
Mm-hmm.
Because of reasons, or like play excessively with a specific toy. So he was going to use her, but now he's realizing, oh my god, I think I like her.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very touchy,
Touchy feely type of guy.
and she's just like, get your hands off me, I'm of lowly birth.
I'm a lowly birth, okay, and you're being creepy.
She's like dusting herself off. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep, it's like you're being creepy, man.
No, that honey scene was creepy.
That too.
No, okay, not creepy, just bruh. Really? True's looking at me like, are we talking about this show again? Hey, bud. But
well, he's being expressive.
But yeah, he I need to find the Audrey. If you have if you ever find a YouTube short for the Apothecary Diaries, it will probably make you laugh. But it is kind of like Toe said, it's like a detective kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was getting one for, I think it was not Helsing. It was something with this white-haired character. Not JJK. And not every other anime with a white-haired character.
With red eyes.
With red eyes. Yes, he actually does have red eyes. And then it popped up on Netflix, and I was like, oh, well, shoot, here we go. Oh, my gosh. There's my watch list. It was... Scrolly.
Devil May Cry.
No, but that's on my watch list, too. I actually have Hunter up here, too. The 2011 one. Mm-hmm. Moonrise. Death Note, which I never actually watched.
Actually, there's another psychological one, but I'll probably tell you later too.
The Unfinished Hey, sorry. My Happy Marriage. It has a note. It says next episode Friday.
We will see.
Which Friday? Did they mean next week? Oh yeah, it says available April 20. Episodes 12 and 13 available April 25th.
Wait a minute. So they're gonna release both episodes?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess we get to finish season 2.
I know, I can't wait. Because they left us on a cliffhanger for a month due to what I heard on Reddit was production problems. Mm-hmm. Audio issues, I guess. Oh, the white-haired one was a Hell's Paradise.
Wow.
Yeah, that popped up and looked interesting. So they also have Gurren Lagann up there.
Hey, come on. Bust your drills through the heavens.
Okay? Don't believe in me being the me that believes in you.
Yes. Come on. Come on, that's a good, phrase.
It really is. I've used it before, and the voice actor that did that did a Blue Exorcist one. In one of their cut scenes where he's reciting scripture, actually, because Blue Exorcist, and he's like, please don't get offended if you're religious. What he said was, don't believe in God, believe in a Kamina that believes in you, because he was the character. He voiced the character Kamina. But yeah, and then somebody's like, "What?"
Come on, Kamina, the manliest man. Come on.
The first time I heard thunder thighs in an anime, they were just saying stuff.
If you haven't watched Gurren Lagann, watch it. You enjoy it.
I don't know. That ending made me mad.
I know.
I recall the ending. I don't really recall the beginning that well, but the middle, just after events, just kind of, they ain't have to do my dude like that.
Yep.
Sorry, I was getting a phone call, so I had to send a message like, "Hey, I'm doing a live stream at the moment." And what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
I'm checking the chat just in case.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe I didn't get it yet. But yeah.
Nope, but I'll say yeah, that's it for like the anime. I know you guys are used to us talking much longer, but hey, this is a movie though, so yeah.
Josh, just call me Josh. Missed the conversation about Alf. Where I said I hadn't seen that up until he found it on TV, and I shocked Toes here. But you shouldn't be shocked by the number of things I just didn't watch at this point. Oh, is that Audrey? Yeah. Oh,
Audrey. Ouch.
Ooh. Okay. So, TMI, Toes, do you mind?
Go ahead.
So, on a stream about 2 years ago, on live, my wire broke in my bra. On live, so I'm just talking, like we're just having a grand old time, enjoying.
I think it was a mukbang too.
Yeah, and next thing I just get a stab, and I'm like, ow, and I'm like just grab at my whole chest. So I would. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it hurt, and I've gotten. It was around the time they were all gonna break, because I got them a month apart, and I've had them for a number of years, and they were all from Victoria's Secret. Anyway, so I stopped getting those, and I went to a store called Lane Bryant, and I have like no wire anymore, and I'm just happy. Nothing's gonna stab me anymore. And I'm sorry about the sunburn. And just call me Josh is correct. Some aloe vera.
Yes.
Yes, lots of aloe vera.
Yes, and bras are not cheap, so yeah.
And boobs are overrated. Says the female. Oh, I mean, well, actually, if you do watch Apothecary Diaries, boobs are featured quite often. That YouTube short where the dude's like, when Mao Mao, when this lady's cousin is yelling at her about how, why are you always chosen and not me? And I'm like, Mao Mao's like, I can think of one reason. Because her cousin has a larger chest, and that emperor was a boob dude. So,
hey, some guys are boob guys. Some guys are leg. Some guys are butts. Yep.
That new emperor is a boob man. There was actually a comment in one of those shorts that said, "Why wouldn't he make Mao Mao
a consort?"
Consort, yeah, and it was because he knows her dad. His friendship with her dad would probably be non-existent, even though she doesn't have a relationship with him. It would be non-existent.
That's true,
And
Josh.
and she doesn't have boobs. She doesn't have a big chest. And I'm like, meanwhile, I think Jinshi was right there.
Mhm.
Oh, and some go for all the. Oh my goodness.
He's not wrong.
Anyway, so Audrey, I think once a year. I went in December though, so keep an eye out on their sales. They did one where all of their bras, everything that they were like $25. Because you know they pricey. So keep a lookout. They told me they just do it once a year, so I'm gonna save up some money and just have a drawer full of bras and be happy. Gonna spend too much money in there.
Be glaring at the certain women that are more flat chested.
Man, it's not fair. Because when I was smaller, my back would hurt a lot, and as I gained more and more, and unfortunately more weight, my back doesn't hurt as much. And I'm on my lovely workout, toning, weight loss journey, and I'm afraid my back is gonna start hurting again.
But then still spending the same price.
Oh my, no, man. What is this? What? Listen, a guy likes the rest. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Well, you did say that you need more male friends. There you go.
I did say that.
You said it. And here.
He's not wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying he's not wrong.
No. Because there was this guy I was on the phone with. I was unchanging my clothes, and it was getting near that time of the month where I was on birth control. If you switch birth control, sometimes your body goes through things and it can hurt. Things can hurt. And I took off my bra, and I was like, my boobs, they're so sore. And the guy on the phone's like, I'll help. I'll be your bra. Oh my goodness. Let me see.
Ooh, ouch.
I forgot all of my wires. I don't like them. I had one that broke. They always broke, like, I don't know what's up with my left side, but always would like come out the side there, but it would break that way. But I did have one that broke completely under my boob once. Like, disrespectfully so. For doing nothing. Oh, once when I was washing laundry and like reached in the washer machine because it's a top loader and I'm short. Mm-hmm. It was like reaching, it's like break, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
I know, Josh. Well, yeah, you are there for support, right?
But and it's support. Oh my gosh.
I think people will enjoy this later stream.
Oh, they're talking about bras. This is interesting. This is weird. What were we talking about? An anime movie? What were we talking about? Anime in general? What are they talking about? Apothecary Diaries and Big Boobs? Because they were here. Mao Mao gets suffocated a lot when her sisters give her. She's like, I can't breathe.
You know, pillows, right?
Oh my gosh, can you imagine if was it Lihaku walked by around that same time? It was like, I want a hug. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he'll enjoy Apothecary Diaries.
Oh yeah, he will.
I got a new one for you. It should just make you laugh. It's a nice rom-com.
It is. Hey, well, yeah, Josh, come on. Boobs, butts, curves. Come on.
My dog does not understand at all what I'm doing. He is staring me in the face right now. he's laying on he's laying on my bed just staring at me.
It's like, what is going on with my owner?
He's Hey bud. Hi.
It's like, is she okay?
He's like really just like, he does that when I'm working out. Okay, so like y'all if you didn't know, legally blind. So I was standing in front of the TV and I'm like really trying to check something out, and he doesn't get it because he has only looked at the television about 3 times that I know of. So he just doesn't get know that I'm looking at something. And he'll sit there next to my side, staring up at me, wagging his tail. So if I'm working out, he's right there. Look, like watching something on YouTube. So yeah, he doesn't understand I'm staring at my computer right now. Looking at it.
Well, on that note, we're gonna wrap up, or else this stream will probably get like 4
That's
hours.
202.
But yeah, like definitely, guys, check out Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. You guys will enjoy it. Hey, definitely put it on your list.
Yep, it is a nice watch.
Yeah, but hey, thank you to the Brown Butter Baker here. Any last few thoughts before we go?
Go write some poetry.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, go write some poetry.
Yeah, and thank you guys again for watching, and people who will be watching the VOD later too. And hey, and please give me a like and subscribe, and definitely ring that notification bell. That anime Audrey, I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
What was it? The anime?
Said like, yeah,
like military school and vampires. See, I can't do vampires, so I don't know.
Well, there's like too many anime for vampires, so I can't.
No, it's a whole thing about vampires. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, guys, hey, we'll be back for like more anime and anime movies. So thank you again, and bye.
Bye.